Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden value of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that you might just have lying around, one that could be worth an astonishing amount of money. We're talking about the 1994 United States quarter dollar. Yes, that everyday coin you might have overlooked could be worth a fortune. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how valuable this quarter can be. The 1994 quarter dollar might seem like an ordinary piece of change, but in the world of numismatics, even common coins can become treasures under the right conditions. The US Mint produced millions of these quarters, but certain factors can make a specific coin stand out. Rarity, condition, minting errors, and unique characteristics all play a role in determining its value. Before we get into what makes the 1994 quarter valuable, let's talk a little about its design and history. This coin belongs to the Washington Quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. The obverse, or front side, features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. His image has been a staple on the quarter for decades, symbolizing leadership and American heritage. The word "Liberty" is inscribed above his head, while the phrase, "In God We Trust," sits just to the left. The year 1994 is stamped at the bottom, marking its place in history. Flipping the coin over, we see the majestic bald eagle, wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch. This symbolizes America's strength in war and its commitment to peace. The Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, is inscribed above the eagle, reinforcing the unity of the nation. The intricate details of the eagle, along with the bold inscriptions, make this design a timeless classic. Now, let's talk about what makes some 1994 quarters exceptionally valuable. While millions were minted, not all quarters are created equal. The condition of a coin is one of the biggest factors in determining its worth. A coin in uncirculated or mint condition, free from scratches and wear, can be worth significantly more than one that has been used in daily transactions. Collectors highly value coins that have retained their original luster and sharp details, but what really excites collectors and investors are rare minting errors. A mint error occurs when something goes wrong during the coin's production, making it unique. Some 1994 quarters have been found with misstrikes, double die errors, or off-center prints. These mistakes make the coins one of a kind, increasing their value dramatically. Even small variations, such as slight misalignment or doubling of the inscriptions, can make a huge difference in the eyes of a serious collector. Another factor that adds to the value of a coin is the mint mark. The 1994 quarter was minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint mark, which appears just behind Washington's ponytail, tells us where the coin was produced. While standard issues from Philadelphia and Denver are common, special proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially those in pristine condition, can fetch a high price. So, how much could your 1994 quarter be worth today? Well, while most circulated quarters from this year are worth only their face value, certain rare versions, especially those in mint condition or with striking errors, can command a jaw-dropping price. Imagine holding a simple quarter in your hand, only to discover that it's worth an astonishing $54,000. That's right, this little piece of metal, if it has the right characteristics, could turn out to be an absolute treasure. So, before you spend that loose change in your pocket, take a closer look at your quarters. Check their condition, inspect them for errors, and see if you might be holding on to something truly rare. Who knows? You might just be sitting on a fortune. If you have a habit of collecting spare change, you might want to take a closer look at your quarters, because today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1991 United States quarter dollar. You won't believe how much some of these coins are worth, and by the end of this video, you'll find out just how valuable one of them can be. So, stick around, you won't want to miss this. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, and the 1991 edition is no exception. At first glance, it may seem like just another quarter, but in the world of numismatics, even an everyday coin can turn into an extraordinary treasure. The 1991 quarter was minted in 3 locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and each mint has its own variations that can impact the coin's value. Let's start by taking a closer look at the design. On the front of the coin, we have the familiar and iconic portrait of George Washington. This image was originally designed by sculptor John Flanagan and has remained on the quarter for decades. Surrounding Washington's portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the minting year, 1991. But what makes some of these quarters incredibly valuable isn't just the design, it's the condition, rarity, and unique minting errors that set them apart. Now, let's flip the coin over. On the reverse, you'll see the powerful image of an American bald eagle with its wings spread wide. In its talons, it clutches both a bundle of arrows and an olive branch, symbols of war and peace. Above the eagle is the phrase, "E pluribus unum," meaning, out of many, one. This classic design has remained a symbol of American strength and unity for years, making the Washington quarter not just a piece of currency, but a piece of history. So, what exactly makes the 1991 quarter worth more than just 25 cents? The answer lies in a few key factors: condition, rarity, and minting errors. Let's break them down one by one. First, condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A quarter that has been heavily circulated, worn down, or damaged is typically worth no more than face value. However, if you have a 1991 quarter in mint, uncirculated condition, one that has been perfectly preserved without scratches or signs of wear, its value increases dramatically. The shinier and more flawless the coin, the more collectors are willing to pay for it, but even more exciting than condition are the rare minting errors that can make a 1991 quarter a true collector's dream. Some quarters were struck with misalignments, double dies, or off-center prints. These errors occur when something goes wrong during the minting process, creating a coin that looks slightly different from the rest. Because these error coins are rare, they are highly sought after by collectors and can sell for thousands of dollars. Another factor that can affect the value of your quarter is the mint mark. If you look closely at the area behind Washington's ponytail, you'll see a tiny letter. This indicates where the coin was minted. The 1991 quarter was produced in Philadelphia, marked with a P, Denver, marked with a D, and San Francisco, marked with an S. While Philadelphia and Denver quarters are more common, the San Francisco Mint produced special proof quarters, which are often in pristine condition and can be worth significantly more than standard circulated quarters. Now, the moment you've been waiting for: just how much could a 1991 quarter be worth? While most of these coins are still worth their face value, certain rare versions, especially those in uncirculated condition or featuring mint errors, can be worth a staggering amount. Believe it or not, one of these rare 1991 quarters has been valued at an astonishing $37,000. That's right. This small piece of change could be worth a life-changing amount of money if you happen to have the right one in your collection. Have you ever wondered if the spare change in your pocket could be worth a small fortune? Well, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1996 United States quarter dollar. What may seem like just another ordinary coin could actually be worth an incredible amount of money. By the end of this video, you'll find out just how valuable some of these quarters can be. So stay tuned, because this is one coin you won't want to overlook. The Washington quarter has been a part of American currency since 1932, honoring the nation's first president, George Washington. The 1996 quarter follows this long tradition, but not all quarters from this year are created equal. While millions of these coins were minted, certain rare variations, minting errors, and pristine conditions make some of them incredibly valuable to collectors. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the front of the coin, you'll see the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Above his head is the word "Liberty," while "In God We Trust" is inscribed to the left. Below Washington's image, the year 1996 is boldly stamped, marking its place in history. While this design has been familiar to Americans for decades, it's the unique characteristics of some of these quarters that make them worth far more than just 25 cents. Flipping the coin over, we see the powerful image of the American bald eagle, its wings spread wide. In its talons, the eagle grasps a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness for battle, along with an olive branch, representing the nation's desire for peace. Above the eagle is the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. This elegant and patriotic design has stood the test of time, making the Washington Quarter a favorite among collectors. Now, let's talk about what makes some 1996 quarters so valuable. First and foremost, condition plays a huge role. A quarter that has been heavily circulated, scratched, or worn down is generally only worth its face value. However, a 1996 quarter in mint or uncirculated condition, one that has been perfectly preserved without signs of wear, can fetch a much higher price. Collectors prize these coins for their sharp details, original luster, and flawless surfaces. Beyond condition, minting errors are one of the biggest factors that can skyrocket a quarter's value. Sometimes, mistakes occur during the coin production process, resulting in unique errors that make a coin one of a kind. Some 1996 quarters have been discovered with double die errors, off-center strikes, or missing details, all of which make them highly desirable to collectors. If you happen to come across a quarter with any of these unusual features, you could be looking at a valuable rarity. Another important detail to check is the mint mark, which indicates where the coin was produced. The 1996 quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can find the mint mark on the front of the coin, just behind Washington's ponytail. While standard quarters from Philadelphia and Denver are common, proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially those in perfect condition, tend to be much more valuable. But the real excitement comes when we talk about just how much these quarters can be worth. While most 1996 quarters are still worth only 25 cents, rare versions, particularly those in uncirculated condition or with unique minting errors, have been known to sell for astonishing prices. Believe it or not, one of these rare 1996 quarters has been valued at an unbelievable $77,000. That's right, what looks like a simple quarter could actually be worth a life-changing amount of money, so before you spend that loose change, take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding on to a hidden treasure without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable and rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting!